Hello, what's going on? You're listening to WXPL 91.3 FM, Fitchburg State Campus Radio. I am DJ T. Hayes with you on Mondays at 9 with DJ T. Hayes. And along with me, as usual, is Mr. Derek and Mr. Damien Collado. Yes, they are related, so don't even ask.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Alright, everybody talk real quick.
Yes, sir.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Done. Alright, got the mics in check. Alright, gentlemen, thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
said that with a sigh.
Yeah. You guys keep showing up. I don't invite you guys. You guys just keep on driving here and showing up, and you know.
We were fanboys at first, right? Mondays at 9, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that got old too. Plugging on my email. I'm trying to study. Trying to get by here. Quick shout out to a good friend of ours listening on the West Coast, Mr. John O'Brien.
Ooh, Jono.
What's up, Jono? Miss you, brother. Love you. Hope everything's going good. You know, yeah. Actually, he's doing like film stuff. He's doing film stuff. Yeah, I guess you know, he shared a few stories with me. They're pretty funny. I don't know if they're appropriate for the air. So
I haven't really talked to him since he's been out there, but I miss him a whole lot.
One that's pretty funny. That I'm just gonna share regardless. Sorry, John, not to put you on blast, but John was working.
We'll just make this whole show talking about John.
Yeah, just talk. What's he gonna do? He's in California. What the hell are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? No, but he was working for a show called I shouldn't even use show. So just Fish Tank. It was Fish Tank. Here it started. So he was working for Fish Tank, and yeah, he got fired by Goldberg. You guys remember Goldberg, the wrestler? He got fired by Goldberg.
That's hilarious.
He might correct me later on.
Like big bald Goldberg?
Like big bald Goldberg from like the WWE, the WWF, or ECW, I think he was on.
Did John get speared?
Yeah, he got speared right out of the ring.
You got DDT'd.
Never to come back. RKO! Stunner, he's dead! No, yeah, so I don't know, that was kind of funny, but yeah.
We should have him on here when he gets back here.
Can you imagine that? Like a couple years ago, he was just hanging out in the suburbs, and then 2 years later, he's on Fish Tank or trying to help Fish Tank gets fired by Goldberg.
He gets fired by Goldberg. I think the story's a little bit more funny than what I gave credit to, but I also don't want to put him on blast on radio, just for all purposes.
Yeah, but no, like I said, we should definitely have him come on here when he's back around Massachusetts, so that way he can tell what he wants to tell.
Oh yeah. I mean, hopefully he should be coming back soon anyways, but you know, yeah, he used to actually do the show with me consistently a year and a half ago or so. Maybe even less, before you cretin started showing up my door.
But like everyone else, he gave up on you.
Well, good thing that he's listening. The best part, you know, the reason that he's listening or even able to listen today is because we have that new app. Do you guys know that we had a WXPL app?
Oh, really?
We got an app for the Android and the iPhone. Yeah.
Ooh,
it's fantastic.
Is that the TuneIn app?
It's no. It's his own app. I got my phone right here. Let me show you real quick.
Oh, very cool.
Right here.
WXPL got its own app.
Check it out. Right there, bud.
Look at that. It got his own little microphone with an orange background.
Well, yeah, that's our logo, man.
Nice.
Got the whole color scheme. It's very, very well done, very professional. You can listen to it on the go, wherever.
I wonder if they use their own students to do it. Use students to do it if they paid like an outside.
I think it was an outside thing. But yeah, it's fantastic. I was so pumped when you know, when I caught news of that, because it's been so hard to get people that aren't in like the proximity of the radio station to get a hold of this stuff. But now you have the app, so it's even easier. You don't need an FM transmitter. You don't need to go on TuneIn. You don't have to go through all the steps. It's just right there, one click away, and you get, you know, all the music we play, all the shows, everything like that. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty easy to get on to stream live when you go on TuneIn anyhow. But to have the app is even easier.
Yeah, I guess I'm saying it's hard because I had to teach my grandfather, because he found out that I was like using this. And you know how old people are trying to like handle iPads and stuff like that. Like once they get a hold of it, I don't know, somebody in the family who I'm not sure who, I think probably like one of my rich uncles or aunts hooked him up with an iPad, and he was just lost. He didn't know anything. He was like, "Oh, I know where the email is." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Oh boy.
I'm trying to weigh myself.
And it was good.
I stepped on this thing 100 times.
No, yeah. But
Three out of the 5 people that I work with in my department at work are over the age of 70, and they are women, and they have constant questions about their iPhone.
How do I log in?
How do they? Yeah, dude, it's the most simple. It's the simplest questions ever. How do they stop the alarm on their phone from going off?
Okay or cancel.
Yeah. And most of the time it comes down to, well, you have to put in your password. What's my password? Well, you made it. I don't know. I don't know how to help you here, bud. I don't know. There's only so much I can do for you.
It's pretty infuriating.
It's gotta be one of my 18 grandkids' names.
Yeah. Well, it goes by numbers, so it's just like,
Well, if you guys are, frequent listeners to the show, or you just happen to listen to WXPL on Mondays, and I'm, in your eardrums bothering you real quick, you know that we usually talk about serious issues like crime and the environment and health problems and just serious issues. And I feel like today we were just kind of take it easy, just take it easy. So. I don't know. I guess just to even just kind of start a conversation piece right here. I mean, there were a couple ideas I had, but all right. So Derek?
Yes, sir.
I want your top 3 comedians right now, and I want them living. I don't want them dead.
Okay.
I want living comedians still producing.
I'm not gonna go like a 1, 2, and a 3. I'm just gonna
Because there's
go
too
with my
many.
top 3.
If you talk about
You
people,
can put them in their own order.
Yeah.
Jim Norton.
Jim Norton, really?
Yep.
It's hilarious.
He's gotta be up there.
He is pretty funny. I feel like he's a little too crude.
Oh, but I love it.
I think he's a little bit too much, and I don't know. I guess I don't buy his character yet. But yeah, I hear you.
I like Big J Okerson. I think he's pretty
Oh
good.
man, that guy's hilarious.
Yep, it's very funny.
Yeah.
And
What's his
then-
Legion of Skanks.
Legion of Skanks. Got it. Word. Well, look at that up on YouTube because I've definitely listened to it with you guys before, and it's awesome.
Very funny. And then if I go for 3, I mean, the cop-out answer, Chappelle. You know what I mean? He's always funny, but that's like.
It's true, and he is living, although he isn't producing new things. So let's go.
Yeah,
Let's put another one.
He's still doing stand-up. He has tours here and there.
He just came to Worcester like in October.
Yeah, he went. He was performing at the Hanover Theater, I believe.
I saw,
awesome.
I think his name's Mike Vecchio. He made me laugh in that. I saw like a little 20-minute special of him.
Mike Vecchio.
Vecchione.
Vecchione.
Yeah, he's New York comic.
Yeah,
He's pretty funny.
I'll
from
look
New
into him for sure.
My top 3.
It's not your turn. I'm just kidding.
Speak when spoken to.
I'm an eager beaver, I guess. No, I guess my top 3 would be Ian Edwards, who is an LA comic.
Ian Edwards.
Yeah, he is. He opens
Are we
up.
hitting that indie comedy scene right now?
He opens up for Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay, cool.
But he's very funny. You can see a lot of his stuff online. He has a few of his stuff for the Laugh Factory. Online.
Very cool.
Who else? Nick DiPaolo
Oh,
is very funny.
Yeah, he is.
He's
If you guys don't know who Nick DiPaolo is, look him up. If you guys are into stand-up.
One of the most underrated comedians, I believe. And he's from the East Coast. Who else?
I didn't say it, but I feel like I should have. Was Brian Callen. Brian
Callahan?
No.
Callen?
Callen. Yep.
Callen.
Callen.
He's hilarious.
Word?
The over-the-top ego he puts on stage is hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's very funny. Yeah, I would go with someone along those lines. Maybe
Tom Segura.
Yeah, Tom Segura is
Tom
hilarious.
Segura is very funny too. Yeah, it took me a while to get into him. I guess I was skeptical about like his routines. I mean, obviously it's always different, and you can't judge a comedian from like just one album or anything like that. But you can get a feel of what it could be like by looking at their persona, because they do advertise like what they're kind of about before you even like get involved and click on an album or go into like their Wikipedia or whatever.
Yeah.
You'll kind of get a feel. It's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be all like fat and fart jokes, or is it gonna be like like race jokes, or is it gonna be crazy, over the top, like inappropriate, just like weird. There's a lot of different jokes. Alright, but my top 3 right now, still producing. Oh man.
Ooh, I forgot to say Doug Stanhope.
Doug Stanhope was hilarious. He is. And he's another one of those guys that he's a crude.
I was gonna
like,
say,
and dark.
imagine going to a Doug Stanhope like show, thinking you're getting like a Jeff Dunham performance.
Oh my! You'd leave right off the bat.
What about
And he's funny. And he's clever. He does those shock jokes that make you.
The second you like hear like his raspy voice, you just oh boy.
Yeah, and he's got some harsh point of views. But the way he displays them is pretty funny.
Yeah, he sounds like he's just been drinking nothing but gin for years.
He has the very incredible taste of suits that he wears on stage. He has like these like random suits that you'd see maybe. Like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and he has something on Netflix too. So, and he's wearing this like big yellow suit jacket, a bow tie as well. Just looking like a clown up there, saying ridiculous things, pissing off most of the crowd.
He's from Worcester.
He is?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
He's from Worcester?
He's from Worcester, Mass.
Oh my God, that's even better. I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Doug Stanhope.
What about David Tell?
Oh, yeah.
David Tell.
Okay. Yep.
He's a
All-time great.
Yeah.
he's a heavy hitter. He's just
There's so many comedians that you can just go off and just be like, oh.
Yeah. Nah,
The
you're
best.
right.
And then if you get into the ones that are dead and stuff like that, there's so many great comedians that have passed away. Greg Giraldo, Patrice O'Neill,
Meek
Bill
Mill.
Hicks, Meek Mill.
Meek Mill. Yo, I love Meek. Don't even talk to me about Meek Mill right now, alright? Don't even get me started. I'll start freaking out talking crap about Meek Mill right now. Anyways, no, you're right. Yeah, Patrice, George Carlin,
Oh, yep.
Richard Pryor.
Yep.
I don't even know. I mean, one of my favorites.
Dangerfield.
Gallagher. Just breaking watermelons on stage. That guy was a goof. He was a goof. But I like Bill Burr, obviously, but I'm pretty biased towards him.
Shoot.
Bill Burr, man, I love
Forgot
Bill
about
Burr.
Bill Burr.
It's your boy.
How can you forget about him?
Everybody's on the Bill Burr train, which is great for him because he deserves it. He's a great comedian.
I feel like we just named like 25 great comedians.
Yeah, we got.
I didn't give him one. You guys kind of like talked about. I was like top three, and you guys went off. You're like, well, what about? Oh my God, and yeah. And
Leave Tim with none.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Give Tim none.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to like say like still producing, but also like relevant. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because I have like a bunch of favorite comedians, as I know you guys do as well, because we're big fans of stand-up comedy. I listen to a lot of Bill Burr. I've actually just recently got into a guy named John Mulaney, and I wasn't a big fan of his at all. At first, I was like, I don't get this guy out of here. I was like, I don't
No,
really
he's
care.
very funny.
He's pretty funny. He was pretty funny.
I saw him live in Mansfield, Mass, and he is hilarious. He comes out on stage with that like weird, creepy presence. Like you see him, and you're just like especially if you're not like just listening to audio and you actually see the person, you're just like, oh, what is this creep out here for?
This looks like a big wimp.
And he really does. He looks like a 12-year-old in a 29-year-old's body, or however how old he is. But yeah, and then he comes out and he looks like a creep. Too pale, too skinny. Hips are too high. I think that's one of his jokes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he looks like just a bunch of spaghetti. That's basically what it looks like. It's terrible. Well,
but he's hilarious. So
John Mulaney, yeah. I like Amy Schumer too, which you got me into Amy Schumer from that show Inside Amy Schumer. And I was like, Amy Schumer, okay, whatever, we'll give her. She was hilarious. I listened to her new stand-up that she put on an HBO special. It was okay. I bet she's put out way better like stand-ups. But this one was more real. It wasn't like it was more of like her like telling you like kind of who she is.
She blew up, and then she had 2 specials in a very short period of time.
And she crushed them.
But you have to think.
Yeah. No, but she was good. She was real good. She did crush them.
She had 2 specials come out in a very short period of time, which is hard to do to begin with. Like you start, like when you are cultivating all this material at the beginning, you have and then you get to a certain amount of time, like you get 45 minutes of material, and you cultivate all this from the 20 years that you've gathered all this stuff throughout your whole entire life.
Yeah, what do you pick and choose?
You put that out, and then after that, when you write your second one, when you're doing your second one, you only have like a short period. If she did it in a short period of time, so you have to think. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Well, she was rolling with like the sorry to cut you off there, but she was kind of rolling with this like whole like persona and like her character on stage, which is cool, which is like which is what I always found funny. And when I saw this new one that she put on HBO,
I heard mixed reviews about it.
It was serious, and I felt like it was a healthy thing for her to do, and it is healthy for like comics to kind of like be truthful, maybe get away from the character, or maybe just throw in some more. You know, a lot of comics they will use like personal experience when they're like doing their bits. She tended not to really be, you know, not to really be herself. Like she always talked about like just being a very promiscuous woman. Yeah. And it was kind of refreshing. It was nice to see, but at the same time, I was like, come on, like give me the dirt.
I think that tends to be kind of, it starts to be like hacky premises when you're a female comedian and you start being that like ultra promiscuous person, and you start being like, oh, I'm funny because I'm acting like.
It's like the big fat guy goes out there and talks about farts and smells.
Well, yeah, it's just
keep beating that drum over.
Yeah, all day we're gonna be talking about like oversized
sandwiches. But also,
yeah.
she also filmed a couple movies, right?
Yep.
In that
and
time.
she like wrote and directed.
So
did she write and direct that one?
So when that happens, when you have that crazy of a scheduling, you got to remember like lines, you got to do all this stuff. She probably paid writers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She probably paid people to write for her, and then like I'm not sure like, if you ever write your own material and then you read someone else, it's like it's always off. It's never like done by you unless you take it and then you spend your time with it and then really work with it.
Yeah.
But if she was crunched for time, you know what I mean? That much money on the line, and then.
Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, we wouldn't be surprised, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't always write all their own stuff. They might come up with an idea, but it's always, for the most part, it's a room of people.
Like Drake.
Like Drake. Like I don't even know how Drake's even writing names and stuff. But anyway,
if you stay on the topic of comedians, like if you take a look at Chris Rock, some of his specials back in the day were written by like Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. There's a couple other ones that were like
Neil Brennan had helped writing.
You know, and it's because they're all pals. It's not like nobody's doing for credit, but it's just like, you know, it's just a group of minds
trying to come up with the funniest hour possible.
Yeah, which is awesome. I mean, that's just being a good friend, having like, you know, building a bond with somebody else.
People look at stand-up comedy and they don't perceive it as entertainment almost. They see it as a guy like standing up on stage, like announcing like what he actually believes or how he actually feels, which is completely false because there's so many jokes that you can make that are completely opposite of how you feel, and you want to make those jokes because you want to shock people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like that's one of the best things you can do is like just say things that are offensive. I mean, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, all the old school guys that were like doing that. That's what they were doing. They were stirring the pot.
And we're coming now where it's like when you have like all those people helping you write something, like Derek said, it's to come up with the funniest hour possible. Now, when you're limited because you're afraid of offending a bunch of people, now you're not coming up with the funniest hour possible. You're coming up with a censored version of what you guys could have possibly made, which would have been great, but now it's not nearly as great because you're tiptoeing on water.
But if you hurt anyone's feelings, it's called bullying, and bullying isn't funny.
Yep, and words are like bullets.
Yes.
Words are like bullets, and it doesn't matter if you're on a stage in front of a mic or you're on a campus radio station in front of a mic. Words are like bullets, boys. So you better watch yourself.
Don't make me spray my bullets.
But yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna play some quick tunes probably real quick, and we're gonna regroup and carry on. But you listened to earlier that was Tom Waits with "Step Right Up," and then it was "I Need Never Get Old" by Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. And I think I'm actually going to play some more Nathaniel Rateliff. No, I'm going to play some, we're going to go back to the Rateliff. Yeah,
Tom Waits was the guy that sounds like he's been smoking cigarettes for 47,000 years.
That's because he has.
Oh.
And, thanks again for tuning in. You're listening to Your Money's at 9 with DJ T. Hayes. I'm here with the Collado Brothers, and this is WXPL 91.3 FM, Pittsburgh State Campus Radio. Thanks again, guys. All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to disturb you listening to the good tunes we had going. That was Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats with Howlin' at the Moon. And then it was Dr. Funk by the Main Squeeze. And you listen to WXPL 91.3 FM, Pittsburgh State Campus Radio, your Mondays at 9. So, gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
just to kind of wrap up our show here, I recently found out about a new sort of service that is going down nationwide kind of at this point as well. So to follow the whole Uber craze that's going down, you know, so obviously Uber is like crushing the industry. You know,
Yeah,
like
the whole
by storm,
transportation
literally
industry.
just taking it like crazy to new levels. And then we also have the whole food delivery service, right?
Like Blue
no,
Apron and stuff.
Yeah, like Blue Apron. But I'm talking like, wait, is Blue Apron like a car? Like somebody picks it up and drives it to your house?
Yeah, they deliver groceries to your house and
Yeah.
like pre-made meals and stuff like that with like directions to cook them.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, that's a little different. I was thinking more of like along the lines of like foodie taxi.
Right, like
Foodie
so
taxi would go to like McDonald's if you wanted to,
Right, or
and drive to your
TGI
house.
Oh.
Or yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Man, oh man. Yeah,
So
I didn't
and
hear about that.
and there's a bunch of like different little ones out there. I'm only familiar with foodie taxi because I had a friend who went to school here who did that for a while, and you know they go anywhere you need, local or franchise or anything like that. So the new thing that is running about, I never heard of it. I don't know if you guys heard of it. You ever heard of Drizzly?
No.
Drizzly.
I have.
So we like go pick up the new Drake album, Drizzy?
And that's what when my friend told me about this and he said Drizzly, I was like, Drizzy Drake?
Wait, go to the store to pick up a pack of Skull, some Grizzly.
Dude,
No.
it's
God.
no, it's even better than that actually. It's they pick up beer, wine,
Yes, I
liquor,
have heard of this. I have.
and even mixers, and they deliver it to your house
It
within an hour.
started
Their
not too
slogans.
long ago. Worcester started
Drizzly.
doing it, and then
Oh, Worcester's doing it too?
yeah,
Awesome.
I heard
So you
about
could
this,
probably
yeah.
be like 19 and get booze. 17
Well,
and get booze.
all right. So there are some like restrictions to it, of course, because that's the first thing that popped in my head was just like, are you kidding me? Like house parties are going to be ridiculous now, and you're just going to. Well, I mean, and there's a lot of places. I know. I have a buddy that grew
We
up
ran out of
around
booze.
the Boston area.
It's alright, Drizzly's on the way.
Well, I know. I have a buddy around the Boston area, and they had a packy that would deliver to your house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was just,
probably made so much money.
yeah, it was awesome because I remember we ran. We were at it was a Cinco de Mayo thing, and I think the keg kicked, and oh no, we're out of booze. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's only like 11. What are we doing?
We're out of booze and we're all drunk.
Yeah.
11 in the morning.
And guess what? The safest way to do it is have somebody deliver to your house. Now, and it was
Yeah.
awesome. And we had,
It's
just
definitely
more-
way better than having someone who is intoxicated try to go out and be the hero of the
No,
party.
without a doubt.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, so Drizzly, they deliver beer, wine, liquor, and even mixers. They're available in a bunch of like main cities. I went to their website drizzly.com to kind of like figure out some more stuff about it. And I mean, they're available in Boston. They're available in Providence. You said Worcester. I didn't even
Yeah.
know they were available in Worcester.
I remember
That's
hearing
awesome.
about this like maybe a month ago or so. Like before it even like really took a.
Well, they've been
like,
around since
was
like
implemented.
I think 2013. I think it said. And I never
Oh,
heard
wow,
of it.
really?
I think that's what it said. It could have been that or 2014. And I was kind of blown back. I was like, really? This is.
But
that's
yeah, I
fantastic.
remember reading something saying like how Worcester was going to implement it soon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're doing good. They already have like they're like a $17 million company at this point. They're doing pretty good. And what they do is
It's a good idea.
it's not like Uber, I guess, at this point. Which is the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, so they're just random people going to liquor stores, any liquor store to buy you booze and bring it to your house. Nah, it's a retail partner. So if you own the business, or you talk to the owner, say you're a manager at the place, you talk to the owner, they contact Drizzly and they pay the liquor store monthly fees to have like a Drizzly license, and then it's an employee of that particular liquor store that drives it.
Right, so Drizzly kind of like finds some connections.
People,
almost.
yes, exactly. Because I mean, they get 100% of the profit of the booze. You know what I mean? Like of like their sales. So they don't
Yeah.
upcharge the say if I was gonna buy a 6-pack of whatever. They
Right, so
they don't
it costs-
upcharge that.
Right.
It's the same amount as if you walked into the store and it goes right back to the store. What Drizzly gets is just like the
driver
delivery
fee,
charge, or if there's like say because there's another like thing that I guess is put in place where that if because the whole thing of knowing one if they're 21, right, and then two if they're completely intoxicated, it's up to the driver's discretion. You do have to sign up for it. You have to like have license and like a credit card, obviously, because you wire them money.
Yeah.
But I mean, it sounded pretty foolproof because at first I was like, this is totally gonna be, but at the same time, I guess it would be easy if you did have like a minor in the house. He could probably get some beer. If he doesn't go to the door, you have to show up with the license that matches, your login.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, obviously it could be abused.
It would definitely make it a lot easier.
But at the same time, I thought about like that whole argument too. But it's just as easy as chilling with somebody who is 21. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
I was gonna say it's a lot easier to chill at home and have someone who's 21 and just be like, hey, dude, do you mind if I have this guy come over and drop off beer? You to go to the door and show him your ID. That's it. Instead of saying like, let's go to the store. And you go into the store while I sit in the car or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, well,
that's way more risky.
Yeah, but the 21-year-old has to be linked to the account, which you can't make an account if you're not 21 anyways, right?
Oh, I gotcha.
So that's another kind of like precautionary thing that they did, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they're in Boston, Providence, Baltimore, DC, LA, New York City, Seattle, Denver, Boulder, a bunch of like big name cities, which is cool. All they do is they take, in Boston, for example, they do a $5 delivery fee. So that's it. So $5 on top of your whole total thing. But it also depends on what the store is charging, because it's not just every liquor store around the block. It depends on what store is willing to work with Drizzly.
Right.
So you're paying their store prices, which obviously varies, especially when you get closer to the city, it's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, $5 delivery fee, minimum order, is usually an also thing. So like they'll have like a minimum order. On average, they said it was $20 to $30. So you can't just be like, I need a 40 ounce like delivered to my place right now. You can't do that.
You actually need to.
You gotta have some money. You gotta have
40 ounces.
Yeah, literally, just about that amount. Which I thought it was pretty cool. Only because
that'd be pretty G though if you're like just hanging out at your house, Netflixing and chilling. And then all of a sudden you're just like,
I want to.
You just hear like a
30 rack and a big bottle.
You just hear a knock at the door. And then you're just like, oh, hold on.
You have to spend money.
Here.
Yeah. Well, it's a great idea, and it's definitely pretty cool. If the driver, says like it's a no-go, either you're not 21 or you're hammered or whatever the discretionary precautions would be, then you get full refund, and then you get $20 restocking fee. They say usually. So it's like you get all your money back, but then they're taking like another $20 out of you.
They have to estimate though that pretty much everybody that's using that service is going to be obliterated.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like if you can't drive to the liquor store to get your booze, then why are you getting the booze?
Or just busy party.
Or you don't have a car. It could be anything. It's not always like for a party, but I thought it was a cool thing because I'm always thinking, what is the next step? Because the Uber thing was huge, right? And it's paying off that way. And when you think about like what's the next best idea, you have to think small. It's nothing that you think. It's like those weird things where it's like, the new doorknob. Like, you know what I mean? But like now we have this craze going where it's putting people in work. Now, for instance, when I first started thinking about this, I thought Drizzly was just like Uber. I thought it was just anybody could sign up and deliver booze back and forth. No, that's not true at all. You have to be working for that liquor store that is working with Drizzly.
Right.
But what other crazy thing are we going to start like delivering or having available like that? Because when I heard that I was like, that's the cream of the crop. But, like, dude, what else could you do?
One of the things, you saying that just made me think about one of the things that I saw was this app where you would have a doctor or a psychiatrist see you through your phone.
Like FaceTime?
Kind of like FaceTime.
So like FaceTime with a doctor?
Yeah, but eventually that's going to be at a point where you could probably have
so like immediate access to a medical professional.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a matter of minutes, you know what I mean? Just being on your phone. So
basically on call. But yeah, okay, I hear that. I'm a little skeptical of it. I understand. Yeah, so it's an actual thing though. People are like,
it's an actual thing.
Do you know anything about it? Like, is it paid monthly? What is it called? Do you know anything?
I'm pretty sure there's one called Doctor on Demand.
Doctor on Demand.
I use one of those. It's called Kendra on Demand.
Kendra.
But yeah, no, and it's pretty interesting. Just like it's the beginning steps of like what you can foresee the medical field turning into. Eventually, because there are those appointments where you would have to go to the like where you set up an appointment for the doctor, where it's completely meaningless for you to even have to go.
Yep. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. You go to the emergency room and you'll get charged like $600.
Yeah.
What about online college? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's another thing too. There's so many people and so many different online degrees that you can get now.
Yeah, you don't have to pay room and board.
Yeah.
Yeah, doctor on demand.
High
Yep,
tuition
it's
fees.
right here. It's an app. Yeah, psychiatrists and psychologists, lactation consultants,
And medical and
pediatrics, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to see how they're starting to cultivate a bunch of these different ideas, and then see them branch off to see, like right there, we're looking at a video of someone on the phone with a physician talking back and forth. It's cool to see like what maybe a physical will be, or
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely like when you're in need of that situation, that's most definitely like that's gonna pay off immensely for that person. I totally agree with that.
What about like
But
an ambulance driver?
Yeah.
Instead of like an Uber driver, you'll be an ambulance driver.
that's 911. They had that.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
I forgot.
Yeah, but this.
Forgot. You're just regressing.
Yeah, but all right. So when you're looking at the video, you see, you got the woman in like with the lab coat. The guy's got the stethoscope around his neck. Am I gonna call and then I'm gonna get some guy in his PJs being like, what do you want?
Yeah, right.
You know,
No, I'm pretty sure
on
that
call
they would
all
keep
the
it all
time.
professional.
I mean, I understand doctors like a lot of them like do like the late night shifts and stuff like that. So
Um,
they would,
But there are those crazy hypochondriacs that would just literally call all of the time.
well, yeah.
They would be.
Well, I feel like they're paying for it. So.
Oh, they are. I mean, like right off the bat, they tell you kind of.
Yeah, right
Pay-
there.
pay
I see
per
right
visit,
there.
yeah.
$95 for a 50-minute session.
Yeah. Yep. Or $40 per visit for medical pediatrics. A bunch of different things. It is a cool thing.
For a lactation consultant, sounds like something that Derek would need. It's 25
Yeah, that's right.
$25 for the 40 minutes, dude.
Yeah, how's the little guy coming along? Nah, but for real. But I don't know. When I heard about this, I looked it up and I saw how legitimate it was. Like, what else is going to be delivered besides that? I mean, they already have food, and now they have specific foods. It's not even like you're getting pizza from Domino's. It's like I can get a steak from the Outback or your favorite restaurant that makes
like I
favorite
said,
steakhouse. You can order food and like act like you prepared it. That's completely fantastic.
There's those apps that they have now, like I said before, the Blue Ribbon, not Blue Apron.
Yeah.
They have Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, but that's like the box delivery, right?
Yeah, but they have a bunch of different meals that come, like where it'll come with like 4 or 5 different ingredients, and then it'll come with a paper telling you how to put together this like extravagant meal that you would have never been able to put together yourself.
Yeah, no, it's like a monthly thing. I know about it too, so I looked into it because I thought it was pretty neat. I mean, I spent a lot of time watching food TV. You guys don't understand. I love it.
Actually,
Food Network, the cooking channel, and then also I even watch Travel Channel for like a few different like shows about food. So Blue Apron has been advertised a lot, and it's this whole box thing where they give you can pick and choose, or I think they give you a quiz to say like kind of like what you're interested in, what you don't like, what you kind of like, and then they might like give you a mystery box. I know there was what was that? They had like this mystery thing where they'd send you like mystery ingredients with a whole new meal.
Mystery meat.
But Blue Apron, they'll give you like a week of a meal. They'll give you like a week or so like that, right? Like a week's worth of a bunch of different meals, or like it depends on what you buy. You can do like a 1 meal plan thing, or you can have like your whole week set up in advance. But I'm talking about like immediate delivery, not a box, not like a monthly recurrence.
Right.
Like what else would come about? I mean, you're not going to do anything that concerns medicine. Even having this is kind of crazy. This whole doctor on demand thing, that blows my mind because I didn't think that would be possible.
Well, just think about how easy it is to get movies now. You never have to go to the theater.
Well, I feel like it's,
you just straight from your computer.
I feel like all fields are gonna get kind of like apps and stuff. Like if you need a contractor, plumber, electrician,
And eventually we're
you're
gonna
just
cut
go on your
out
phone.
those.
You're gonna type in what you need, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I need a deck, 20 by 20.
Yeah.
And you just type it in, and it's like, oh, well, this guy.
Eventually we're gonna cut out those delivery guys too. At one point we are gonna be able to just go to this machine that we have in our kitchen, look at like some buttons
button,
or whatever,
and
hit
it's
a few
gonna alert.
buttons, and it will put out some White Castle burgers or whatever food that you're craving.
Or at least
the
it will
3D
will
printers.
alert the people.
Yeah, exactly, like a 3D printer, but for like food.
Yeah, or somebody's going to get a notification somewhere and show up immediately because they've been waiting all day for that. You never know. I don't know. But I just thought it was pretty cool. I didn't know if you guys had heard about it, but yeah, Drizzly, DRIZLY. You can Google it or just go to drizzly.com.
Eventually, there's gonna be delivery plastic surgery services.
No,
I'm just thinking of the worst delivery services possible.
Well, they probably do. I'm saying they do anything for stores, clothes, hardware store, just any errand runner.
Yeah, I know, right? If you're able to sell product, if you're able to get them off the shelves, if it takes me to send Bobby out on 14 runs to get all of this stuff off my shelves, get him going. Get them selling.
Do a personal assistant app, and you can just hire somebody for the day. We'll just send somebody to your door.
And just have somebody to do what you need them to do. I mean, within reason, but yeah, I can see that.
That would almost
just
be
an assistant.
Imagine doing that to an Uber guy. Just you're just let you know you're gonna be my driver for the day. Yeah, and you're gonna be carrying boxes. Sorry.
And you're gonna be carrying boxes. And
hold these lights up.
It is just filthy in my living room.
It's
just a mess in there.
You ever done drywall, Jerry?
No. How sketched out would you be being an Uber driver?
Whole bunch of cock it.
How sketched out would you be you pull up to someone's house and the guy's like, oh, come in, help me, come on in. I don't think I'd go in.
There's a lot of crazy things that happen with Uber. I know that.
Imagine if you were an Uber driver and then you pull up to the house and then some guy at the front door. And
John was listening. John was an Uber driver. Well, what happened? Email us. No, we're just
someone opens up the door, just hold on, I just got my coat in the back. If you want to come in, I got some coffee.
Well, a lot of people are nice. I've heard a lot of overall, yeah. But I mean, everyone.
I don't know if I'll go, and I'll just be like, I'll wait out here. See ya.
Well, yeah, you should stay in your car. I don't know why you get out of your car anyways. You know.
Well, he's offering you coffee.
See, I thought the
Uber. Bring the coffee to the car. I'll be here. I don't know.
Yeah,
listen, we're running out of time.
Sugar.
We're running out of time here, and thanks again for listening to WXPL 91.3 FM with your Mondays at 9 here. But just to end our little segment, we got a couple more minutes. Last question. Would you rather?
The would you rather section.
Would you rather every time you sneeze diarrhea, or every time you sweat mayo?
Ooh.
Dirty, right? That's pretty filthy, right?
Well, I hate mayo.
What would you do?
I hate mayo.
Derek, you let us know right now. Would you rather sweat mayo or sneeze diarrhea?
Oh no, I'm going with sneeze and diarrhea, boys.
You're gonna sneeze diarrhea?
Yeah, dude.
Every time you sneeze.
Yeah, well.
You know that's gonna maintain in your nose.
I have to get anti-sweat deodorant. So if I miss one, if I just decided to skip a day of putting some
that'd be it.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be over. I guess everybody would be getting freaking
old sweaty mayo
Sammys. Mayo Sammys for everyone.
It'd be pretty gross.
I guess.
What would you do, Derek?
Oh my God.
Sneeze and diarrhea doesn't sound too bad.
What are you picking? You're picking diarrhea?
Yeah, because I like to sneeze and diarrhea ain't too bad.
I like to sneeze and I like diarrhea. Okay. Carry on. Derek, what you gonna pick?
Oh.
The question was.
I'm gonna go with the sneeze, dude.
You'd rather sneeze diarrhea than sweat mayonnaise.
I'm gonna have to do it. Yes, dude.
Every time you sneeze.
Oh wait! I have a question.
Now,
if you're sneezing diarrhea, does that mean diarrhea is coming out your nose?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. And it's gonna smell like poop.
I thought you meant you sneezed and then you.
No.
Diarrhea came out.
Nope. You totally misread that. No.
Well, I already locked my answer in.
Every time you sneeze, no matter where you are, and even if you sneeze into a tissue or into your arm, per se,
and you're gonna smell that. You're gonna smell that all day.
And you got doo-doo all over your sweater, or your jacket, or your shirt, or even your arm, or your pants, or who knows? And you got poop on you. And that's gonna smell bad.
You would literally smell diarrhea all day.
Yeah, probably. You'd have to wash it out. You'd have to come up with some sort of regimen.
If I knew that Derek had
what if you held your sneeze?
If I knew that Derek had a condition, if I knew that you had a condition where you sneezed diarrhea, I would purposefully tickle your nose with feathers while you slept and blow pepper in your face.
And record it for you. But, alright,
what would you rather?
If I had to pick, just because dude, sweat and mayonnaise, like
That is so bad.
that's disgusting. And like you can sweat from doing nothing.
Exactly,
You can
dude.
literally sweat from like
All of a
Just
sudden,
if it's
your
a
lower
hot
back
day.
is just covered in mayonnaise.
if it's a hot day, dude. You can if the room's too hot, you
You
sweat
know
in
what?
your sleep, and all of a sudden you wake up and your bed is full of like warm, smelly mayo. It's just disgusting.
I quickly change my answer and I go to sweat and mayonnaise because then I will open up my own mayo company and will be able to produce
Oh my
as much
God.
Manio.
Dude, I
as
will
much
give
mayo
you-
as I possibly can.
I'll give you the worst review on Yelp. You will get
You can't
canned, dude.
You can't
will get
sell
canned.
sneeze diarrhea.
No,
You
no,
can
you can't.
sell
No, you
sweaty
can't.
mayonnaise.
But you can sort of explain that to somebody rather than just being like, yeah, I just smell like old mayo all day. Sorry, guys. You know what I mean? You can't play sports. A hard day at work.
Oh,
done.
especially if someone came up to you and they were like, "Oh, I sweat mayo," and they wipe their pit and they show you just like a
Oh
white
my-
gunk
I
on
can
your
only
hand.
imagine. how
Can you
disgusting
imagine
it
being
is.
in the room with a guy you know who sneezes diarrhea, and then you just see him go,
If I was that guy that sneezed diarrhea, I would purposefully go up to people and like do that like about to sneeze face.
just screw with your friends. Just screw with everybody. Yeah. All right. So I think we all unanimously decided on that one.
Yeah, that was the sneeze diarrhea.
It's a tough world for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Oh my
guess
gosh.
the sweaty mayo is not a good choice.
Well, I think overall, yeah, but doesn't everybody have that sneeze diarrhea like aspect in their life, right? Everybody.
Fantasy is really what it is.
You're disgusting. All right. Well, thanks again for listening to 91.3 FM WXPL Campus Radio. I am DJ T Hayes with your Mondays at 9. I am here with Derek,
Yes, sir.
Damien,
Yes, sir.
my
Trip
frequent
Tunes.
guest, Trip Tunes. Look us up on YouTube, Trip Tunes. YouTube, one word. You know how to spell it. Thanks again for tuning in. Another shout out to Jono. Keep on keeping on, brother. We miss you. And everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Later.